Welcome to the live stream. At first, some announcements. Starting the next week, I will start live streaming Washizu Mah Jongg games. Washizu is a type of a Richi game with half of the tiles transparent. And I'll probably start streaming on Wednesdays, but that might change. And let's get to our subject. There are two types of indicators for a double win. It's double win of your opponent or your double win. I feel that my strategy is closed hands, of closed and big hands is not perfect, and I need to add some more double wins to the mix. Thus, I'm going to focus on double wins for some live stream sessions. There are some indicators that tell you that your opponent is getting ready to double win, and there are some indicators that you need to look for that tell you that you could double win. Let's go over these indicators during this live stream session. Number of jokers in your hand. The number of jokers in your hand is a huge indicator. It can tell you a lot about your opponent's hand. If you have just a couple of jokers in your hand by the middle of the game, that could mean that your opponent might have a more developed hand than you do. If your opponent starts discarding jokers, it is a very bad sign for you, as it could also mean that your opponent is getting ready to win or double win. Also, your opponent hands, if you see your opponent hands equal in size in the middle of the game, this could also mean that your opponent is getting close to completing her or his hand. There is another indicator which is harder to notice and make sense of. But like in a real life game, you can see which tile your opponent discards. Is it a tile from wall or from the hand? Each time when a player discards a tile from hand and keeps the tile from the wall, he is getting closer to complete her hand. This is also a powerful indicator, but you have to pay closer attention to your opponent's hand. And let's look at the indicators that tell you if you could double win. And I will try my best to change the strategy I have, because it's really hard for me. I've been playing this way before I started playing Siamese also. I would keep my hands closed and go for higher value hands, even in American Mah Jongg, not only in Siamese. So I will still try to play some cheaper hands. Hopefully that will give me better chances of double winning. Then, per Laura's suggestion during the last stream, I think there is also you also need to plan not to go for queens if you want to double win. I mean, it's not 100%. You can still win with the hand with the queens and double win, but queens require jokers, and you might need these jokers for cheaper hands that you could score at the same time. Again, and for the indicators of your double win, jokers play. The number of jokers in your possession could be the most important and deciding factor. If you have 4 or more jokers by the middle of the game, I think this could be a good indication that a double win is possible. If I have less than 4 jokers by the middle of the game, this could be an indication that a double win may not be possible, and you have to declare one hand as soon as possible. If If you have one hand ready, that's another indicator. If you have one hand ready and that hand uses some jokers, then you might want to delay declaring the first win so you can use these jokers interchangeably. Let's go over all these win indications during this live session, and perhaps we'll find some other ways how we could improve our chances to score a double win. Let's play some games. I'm in a lobby. Welcome to the live stream, Laura. I'm in the lobby and I'll have a seat. If the bot joins, that's actually good because it's easier to learn how to double win against the bot. Waiting for a player to join. If no one joins, the bot should join. Let's wait a little longer. The bot might be busy. There's only one bot working. If the bot is busy, then you actually have to wait for the table to finish, and then perhaps a human player would join my game, or I'll get the bot. So it takes a little longer than I expected, but I'm sure somebody will join soon. Yeah, the bot is busy, and this is why it didn't join. So let's just wait for somebody to join this table, or we might have to wait until these two tables that are in play will finish and somebody from these tables will join. Susan, welcome to the live stream. This starts at 3 p.m. Pacific time, sharp. I think I started 2 minutes late today, but typically 3 o'clock, maybe 2 minutes. Susan, do you play Siamese or do you play American? Okay, we have a human player. Let's get started. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm East, by the way. I start first. I have really long, nice cracks right here. Let me organize them all in one rack. Only one joker. Okay, so what do we keep and what do we discard? One joker, one matching dragon. These guys are really nice. 6-8. If I would have 2-4, that would also work. I would start discarding dots maybe, but the dots are looking so nice. Have a pong, have a pair already. Maybe I should start discarding a wind. I'll keep these two winds for a quint maybe, or maybe not. At this point, I don't know if I am going to double win or not. If I would have 4 jokers, I'll probably already be planning for a double win. But since I already only have 1 joker, then I'm planning for consecutive wins. So I'll win with 1 hand first, and then perhaps I could
North wind.
I could win the second. So let me see what we have. We have also 6-8 right here. We have 6-8 right here. What do I do? The west wind is still in the game. So what I'm gonna discard is odds. So I'll keep 2 even, 6 even, 8 even, and then perhaps we could mix and match and have 1 hand with 2, 4, 6, 8. That would be one of the cheaper hands that I'd like to focus today, as I'm trying to learn to double win. But that is not necessarily I'm going to go this route. Again, as I already pointed out, I only have 1 joker, and that is not enough for a double win. I have another matching dragon. That's perfect. I like that. I have 5, 7, 9. That looks so good, especially I have a flower. I have a flower right here, so that is a closed hand. 5, 7, 9. That is 30-point hand, closed hand. So I'll discard 1 BAMS from this end. I'll keep only even numbers.
Four dots.
That's a 6. That is good, but I'll probably discard it later. I really have 5, 7, 9. These are looking so good. I love that. Let me discard the second BAM. Second BAM is out. I only have one joker. That is not good.
West wind.
Okay, one of the winds is out, so I don't think I'm gonna keep any winds.
East wind.
My idea was to keep some winds just in case I'm getting more jokers and I want to transition into a quint hand. But since one of the winds is out, that would be harder to make a quint, so I'll discard my winds. And I got a 2 BAM that perfectly matches this pattern I'm going for. I could do 2, 4, 6, 8 if I mix and match these even numbers. Discarding the second west wind out. And I have another match. I have a match here for my odds number 7. That's odds number 7, closed hand. 5, 7, 9, matching dragon and a pair of flowers. I only have one flower, but there are 8 flowers in the game, and I'm hopeful to get another one. So let me move the tiles that I'm not going to keep on the upper rack and have this hand ready. As soon as you have enough tiles to have one hand ready, you have to make it ready. So this is what I'm doing. I have enough tiles and I'm preparing to make it so it's ready now. Another 5 right here and 6 right here. Still one tile away, one tile short. Let me discard this 2 cracks.
2 characters.
Actually, I'm not short. This hand is ready. I'm waiting for a flower to score 30 points. 76 tiles left. I already have one hand ready. 7? No. I have a Kong and I only need a Pong. Yes, Adrian, that's correct. I noticed that as well. I have a Kong of 7 cracks and I need just a Pong. So that hand is not ready. I still need one more tile to make it ready. And and I need a flower. I need a pair of flowers. So I only have a single. That is a bottleneck. If I'm not getting my flower, I cannot substitute the flower with the joker in this situation because that's a pair. And that could be a problem. I hope not, because there's still 74 tiles left in the game. And there is still plenty of time. And tiles in the wall. I'm hopeful to get another flower, either from the wall or from my opponent discard. Okay, that is shaping up. I have a Kong of even numbers.
7 bamboos.
Okay, that's a 2. That's good, but not perfect. I still have some tiles to discard. I have 6, 7, and 8, so let me discard these tiles. And yes, this hand is ready. And that is a 30-point hand.
7 bamboos.
And let me see what my opponent has.
North wind.
Is it some 3, 6, 9? What hand is that?
1 dot.
Yeah, that could be a 3. Let me see. What is this? That's a 2. I'll discard 6 and 7 and 2.
2 characters.
here we go. We have the first Mah Jongg already. Two jokers
characters.
used. That is 1, 3, 3, 5. That is a 25-point hand. I got another 5, but I really don't need it. I already have a Pong of 5s, so I'll have to discard it later.
Characters. One bamboo.
That is another 2 cracks. I've been
Two characters.
discarding this a couple times already. So let's see if my opponent
wind.
ready is my opponent ready for a second win.
Five characters.
You can see which tile. See this tile? It's a little highlighted. It comes from the wall. So let's see which tile my opponent discards. Discarded the tile from the wall, so that means the tile got from the wall doesn't match the pattern. So that is kind of good thing. When your opponent takes that tile and discards something from a hand, then that means he got a good tile. Got a good tile and is getting closer with the hand to completion. Okay, so I have another 6 cracks. I'm discarding it.
6 characters. 8 characters.
And the flower is in. That's perfect. What do? I am going to keep 2, 4 and 6, 8. So I'm discarding 6, 8 for a 25-point hand. I think that is number 4 or 5 on the card. Let me see, what number is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is number 5. 9. That is an 8. Well, that is good, not perfect. Yeah, I'm still discarding this 8, as I'm going for 2, 4 bams and 6, 8 dots, and discarding 8 bams.
8 bamboos. 6 characters.
The longer I keep this hand closed, the longer I can use this jokers interchangeably. So if I'm getting a dragon, then I can use this joker for this hand above. And I need to pay closer attention to what my opponent is doing.
2 dots.
Yeah, also discarded the tile from the wall. Yeah, 9. This is the exact situation I was talking about. For a double win, you really want to use this joker. So what I'm doing is I got a 9 crack, so that means I have an extra joker to use for my upper rack. And let me discard another 8.
8 bamboos. 5 dots.
6 cracks. Nope. I've been discarding this 6 cracks a couple times already. This hand is open hand, so oops, the 2 is not available. 2 of the 2 bams already discarded, unfortunately, so I have to use a joker. That is not good. 4 bams is still available, and 8 dots is still available, but I would need jokers to complete a Kong with 8 dots, though. 3 bams, discarded.
3 bamboos.
43 tiles left. I have 2 jokers, my opponent has 2 jokers, that means there are 4 more jokers in the game, and I don't know if my opponent has them, or the joker is still in the wall. 1 dot. I'll discard this 8 bam, and then I'll discard the 1 dot.
6 bamboos.
I need to improve 3 more tiles, and this hand would be also ready. It is a little risky. It's 40 tiles left. It's middle of the game. My opponent could be ready for the second hand. I wasn't paying attention which tiles she was discarding from the wall or not. If she was improving her hand or she didn't improve it much, because that tells you a little bit. So right now, see this tile is highlighted. So let's see which tile she discards. She discarded something from hand. So that means she got a good tile. She keeps it and discarded something she doesn't need. That's a 3 crack. Okay, so what do I do? Do I risk, or I have 3 jokers now, and there are 2 jokers right there. This green dragon should be safe to discard. I see that green dragon on her side. So that means she probably discarded earlier.
5 bamboos.
That is a 5 bam. And I think also she got a tile from wall and discarded something from hand. That could mean she improved her hand twice now. And if it is so, I really want to consider and declare this 30 points. But I'm gonna risk for a few more turns. I'm gonna wait.
4 characters.
That is a risk because I don't know. Maybe she's getting ready and she could win with the second hand. But I'm risking because there are still 2 red dragons available. If I'm getting it, then I'm using 1 more joker, and this hand becomes 60-point hand. That's going to be a really expensive hand if I complete it without jokers. That doubles your score, and this is what I'm trying to do. So let me discard this south wind. There's still 30 tiles left.
Plum.
Also, she kept the tile from the wall and discarded the flower. That is a clear indication that hand is getting ready. She's discarding a flower. Or maybe she is transitioning to something and discards the flower. So you might not be ready. Well, it's not always 100%. And what do I do? What do I do? Well,
2 dots.
not declaring it yet. Not declaring it yet. It's very tempting because if my opponent discards a red dragon, then I can have 60 points right there. That is a pass. I actually need it for a Kong, but there are still 2 more 8 dots available, and I have a joker. I'm gonna wait for the last one. 2 dots.
2 dots.
Sometimes when your opponent discards a flower, she might be transitioning to something else. She was keeping the flowers to complete something, and then she's transitioning to something else, and she's discarding the flowers. She might be transitioning to something actively right now, and that hand is not ready. 4 jokers against 2 jokers. That is a very good indication that I could double win.
1 dot.
And I think that I only have 1 extra tile right here. I just need to lose this dragon, the soap, I mean. Three bams. I discarded 3 bams before. 25 tiles left. I have 4 jokers. There are 2 more, so I don't know. Maybe she has 4. The 2 more jokers in there somewhere. I don't know. But that is a risk. It's just very tempting. I just need 1 tile and I can have 60 points right there, even more than a pair hand. 7. Well, it is very tempting. 7. 7 should be alright to discard. As you can see, 2 7 dots were discarded from this side, so that is an indication that my opponent discarded them, so this tile is safe.
White dragon.
Okay, that soap. She just discarded soap. I'll discard the soap again.
White
I just need
dragon.
to improve one tile. If my opponent discards
5
an 8
bamboos.
or 4 bam, I need to claim it for a pong here or a kong right here. I discarded this couple times. Let him discard once again.
2 dots. 5 dots.
9. Well, it's getting dangerous, and I am going to claim my 30 points. 9 bams. Is 9 bams safe? Yeah, it should be safe to discard.
9 bamboos.
And at this point, since I have more points than my opponent, and I am actually going into defense, and you know which defense I am going for.
Chrysanthemum.
I'm going into defense where I pretty much fold. I just want to discard safe tiles. So 1 is safe to discard,
1
and
dot.
I am discarding it.
9 bamboos.
So this is the defense I'm going for.
White dragon.
I tried a double win. It was too risky
Plum.
to not declare one hand. So 9 should be fine as well. As you can see, 9 is been discarded by my opponent. 3 of them discarded. That is pretty safe. But this
9
8
dots.
is not as safe. I think might not be as safe.
Bamboo.
Flower. I know my opponent discarded the flower previously, so I think that should be alright. Only 1 flower available, discarded 4, so let me discard it.
Orchid.
8 tiles left.
9 bamboos.
3 might not be safe to discard. Or maybe, no, actually it is safe to discard. There's a Kong right there, so I'll discard it.
3
It
dots.
is safe. 7 tiles left.
3 bamboos.
5 should be alright to discard. Also same thing. I
5
see 2
bamboo.
5s right there. That means it is safe.
Chrysanthemum.
Discarded a flower. Southwind is fine to discard. 3 tiles left.
Southwind.
So there are 2 more moves, and I could win this deal.
7
Just by
dots.
using my strategy, by going for a higher value hand. This is very safe to
Joker.
discard. There's no way you can win on the Joker.
7 bamboos.
Done. And that is 3 points against 25. And let me see what was there. I think she was going for a closed hand, like numbers. And she just needed to improve 1 tile, that 8. Good game. Let's play some more. Okay, we have another human player. Let's play again. This time I got 3 jokers, and that is a good start. That is a clear indication that a double win is possible. It was possible last time as well. I got 3 or more jokers by the middle of the game. That was also good. But when you get 3 jokers in the very beginning, you can plan ahead. So let me see what I got. I'm not east. I'll be waiting for my opponent to discard the first tile. Okay, so what do I have? What do I have? Sequential run, only single tiles. I got 3 different wins, and I already have a pair, so that could be a good start for a pair hand with the sequential pairs right here. So I'll keep these wins and sequential numbers. And what am I going to discard though? Am I discarding cracks? Perhaps I will. At the same time I have a matching dragon, so that would be good to keep them in one place. Okay, let me remove that animation. Where is it? Okay, sequential numbers. Also wins. As I mentioned, that could be a pair hand. I think it's number 1 in the card. Let me check. Is it number 1? Yeah, that's the number 1. So this hand is a pair hand, very good hand. Also having 3 jokers, I could try to and go for queens. I have a good start on dragons, I have a good start on jokers, and also a good start on wins. I would need a quint of wins, I would need the quint of any numbers, and just a Kong of dragons. And I could have 45-point hand quints. For some reason my opponent's still not discarding anything. Time is up. Maybe she's not in the game though. Yes, the game stopped. My opponent wasn't at the game, at the table. Let me start again. Yeah, as you can see, she's offline. Okay, that is a bot. I'll play against the bot this time. Yeah, 9 dots would be great for queens and the previous deal. Yes, Laura, I was thinking about it as well. But we'll play another one without completing the previous one. And this is a bot. It is no stress. The bot is not winning. So you can practice as much as you like. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to practice and see if I can double win against the bot. Let me organize my tiles better. Have my dots together. And my cracks also. South. Maybe I could go for queens. At the same time, if I go for queens, it would be harder to double win, and I'm not decided what to do exactly. Let me see what I have. 6, 7, 8, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Really nice sequential numbers right here. And 4, 5, 6, also sequential numbers. It's very hard to choose what to keep and what to discard. 1, 2, 1, 2. I have a closed hand. 1, 2, 1, 2. I could keep these numbers with the flowers. I could have 30 points for that. What I'm gonna do is actually discard the upper numbers, keep the lower numbers.
Eight bamboos. Seven dots.
Three, 6, 9 is a possibility right here as well. 3, 6, 9. The only problem is they're just singles.
Green dragon.
Let me see the other ones. 3, 6. I have 3, 6. No 9 though. Do I have any other 3, 6, 9s? Nope. No more. Then I'm gonna discard this 6. I'm keeping lower numbers right here.
South wind.
And maybe 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. Could be consecutive run number 1 right here. The only problem with that is these two need to be pairs, and if I'm not getting these pairs, then I would have to transition to something else. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to discard this 6, keep the lower numbers for now. So I could probably mix and match right here something. It could be 1, 3, 3, 5 maybe. What else could I do?
Wind.
That is another 2. So I have 1, 2, 1, 2. And here, what do I do here? I have 7, 8, 6. 2, 4, 2, 6, 8. I don't know. I'll discard that 3.
3 dots. West wind. East wind.
One of the south wind is already out. So I'll probably just go ahead and discard the other ones. I'm not going to go for queens since I don't have strong winds. Have a matching dragon. Also matching dragon right here.
1 dot.
Okay, 8.
8 bamboos.
Discard it. So what else? Yeah, the south wind I need to discard.
3
Here
dots.
maybe a consecutive run, 2 Kongs and a Kong of matching dragon. What do we have? 2, 4.
South wind. Nine characters.
Okay, another matching dragon. That is good. At the same time, there are no clear patterns that I'm gonna go for. So I'll discard this 2 dots.
2 dots. Red dragon.
I actually have 2 pairs ready right here, and I have 4, 5, and I think I could transition this into consecutive run if I'm getting another 3. At the same time, I just got another dragon, and for consecutive run, I don't need the dragons, and I don't know. Maybe I should plan something else then. I'll discard the even numbers from BAMs. I need to discard something. I'm keeping 6, 7, 8, or maybe this 9. This 9 I can still discard. I'll discard this 9 first,
9
and then I'll
dots.
probably start discarding BAMs. Keeping
North
these
wind.
for consecutive number. I got a 5. Let me discard. Sure, Laura,
2
yes,
bamboos.
I can make it smaller. Just 1 second. Chroma.
North wind.
It should be like that. Okay. 5. Also consecutive. Just discarded a 9, I think. If I would keep the 9, I would have 5, 7, 9, a closed hand. So I'll discard 4 BAMs now.
4 bamboos. North wind.
Okay, 6, 7. I have 2 consecutive pairs, which I could make Kongs later. And with the 2 flowers, I could have consecutive run with the matching dragon.
4 bamboos. North wind. One dot. Two bamboos.
8.
8 bamboos. White dragon.
Unfortunately, my dragon is already discarded. It would be harder to go for a consecutive run.
Four dots.
Irene, welcome to the live stream.
Green dragon.
I'm playing against the bot right now, so there is no stress. I'm practicing a double win. At the same time, my mind just works this way. I'm always going for higher value hands, and I always trying to make sense of what else could could I make so I can speed up my wins? And it's not as easy, not as easy. Even when I played American Mahjong before, I would always use that strategy as well. I would go for higher value hands, pairs, and most of the time closed hands. And I'm using the same thing here. And right now trying to figure out what are the indicators and what do I change in my strategy so I can go for double wins.
East wind. Nine characters.
The flower is good. I'll discard all my BAMs, including the dragon. I'll keep my cracks. There are a couple options with cracks. If I'm getting a 3 crack, then I think I have a very good shot at a consecutive run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where 1, 2 are pairs, and then 3 and 4 pongs, and this would be a Kong. The problem with that is I don't have another 5. 5 is discarded.
4 bamboos.
But there is another 4, so I can make it a Pong. And I don't have any 3 cracks.
6 bamboos.
Okay, so I got another dragon. Then maybe I should consider going for a closed hand again. This is how my mind works.
3 bamboos.
4, 5 cracks, 5, 7 dots. 4, 5 cracks, 5, 7 dots. 5, 7, 4, 5 cracks. No, 5. 4, 5. Then that would be 6, 7 dots, not 5, 7 dots. Yeah, 6, 7. Yes. Yeah, that would work. That would work. I think I discarded a 9. Look at this. 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is getting into a pair hand. So if I'm getting a 4 or another 9, I would keep them. So I could transition this into a pair hand. And here...
1 bamboo.
And if that doesn't happen, I could do 4, 5 like... it's been suggested in the chat. 4, 5 and 6, 7.
2 bamboos. 7 characters.
1 dot.
1 dot.
46 tiles left. I only have 2 jokers. It is kind of hard to double win by having only 2 jokers. But if this hand, I'm completing it without jokers, like I'm going for pairs, then I could use all these jokers in the upper hand.
8 bamboos. 7 characters.
'Then 1, 2 cracks and reds. You mean consecutive? The consecutive with the matching dragon. Yes, yes. And that hand is almost ready actually. I'll discard this dragon and let me see. I think I have this hand ready.
Green dragon. Nine dots.
By the way, if I'm getting a 3 crack, then I would be waiting immediately for a pair hand.
Six bamboos.
So now it all makes sense because look, with this hand I could complete consecutive run with dragons, and then use the upper numbers from these cracks and match them with the dots. So 4, 5, and then 6, 7. Now it all makes sense. That's a 9. I don't want to keep that 9, so let me move these jokers and see how many tiles away I'm here. Still 2 tiles away, and red dragon was discarded.
2 bamboos.
There's still 1, 2 crack left. That's good, and 1 cracks left. That is also good.
7 characters.
Oh my god, look here. Why did I discard that 9? Now I would be ready for a parry hand. And what do I discard? I need everything. I need these tiles. In case I'm getting a 3 crack, then I can transition this into parry hand. And this one is also, if I'm getting either 9 or 4, I would be waiting for a parry hand as well. That is a tough one. That is a tough one. What do I do? And 4, 5, 6, 7. I also don't want to discard these. I'll discard this 5. I have to discard something.
Three characters.
9, and there is still 1 9 available, so that is my parry hand. And with this one above, what do I do with this one above? Do I go for, if I go for a parry hand, then I would have to get rid of jokers, so I really don't want to go for a parry hand right here. I would have to discard the jokers, so it would be easier to keep the jokers and go for something cheaper, like this consecutive run with the 2 Kongs, 2 consecutive Kongs, and a matching dragon. So I'll keep discarding my my cracks, these ones, and waiting for 9.
7 characters. Seven bamboos. Nine dots.
Oh, this is a Mah Jongg. But here's the deal. Right now, I cannot claim it for Mah Jongg because I don't have the right number of tiles in my hand. I have extra tiles in this hand. I need to lose these 2 tiles, so I need to move them up. If you click right now, the system will tell you don't have the right number of tiles. So you just move these tiles up, and you have a Mah Jongg. No double win this time, but I can't pass on this parry hand. I have to complete it. And let me see if I can complete this one as well. I need another flower. 2 crack is still available, so I can make it a Kong. One of the red dragons is not available, so I would have to use a joker for that.
5 characters. 8 characters.
I think the bottleneck here is this flower. I mean, flowers, not this particular flower, but the flowers. I got a flower, but that is too early. There's still 4 flowers in the game, but I cannot claim it. I'm one tile away from being ready. So let's wait and either complete this hand and then wait for the flower, or get the flower from the wall and then wait for the other tiles. So what is there? It's a 5. No, thank you. 6 cracks.
6 characters. 7 dots.
8 dots.
8 dots.
Oh, 2 is not available. I thought it is available. At some point it was. I think I missed or whatever.
Six dots.
Hi, Pamela. Welcome to the live stream.
6 bamboos. 1 bamboo. 4 characters. 6 dots.
And the flowers here. So I'm waiting.
3 bamboos.
Either, I think only 1 crack is available, by the way. It's no either. Oh, actually, I'm waiting for either a joker or 1 crack. And a joker comes in. I have 4 jokers, and it's not a double win. 2 consecutive wins against the bot. Let's play another one. Thank you, kid. But that was just a bot. That was kind of easy. Bots do not win. But now it is a human player, and that's going to be harder. And let's see what I can do. I'm not east, so my opponent discards first. East is here, see? That's east wind. And let me organize my tiles. I have really nice dots right here. And not as much of other tiles though. I only have 3 singles and cracks. I have 3 singles and bams. But I do have strong wins. And that is a good thing. I need consecutive numbers with this wins, and I can have a pair hand. I only have 1 joker. Well, that doesn't help for a double win. But I can still go for pair hands and closed hands if I don't have many jokers, and use my regular strategy to win this game. I have a matching dragon, and I have a matching dragon right here as well.
8 dots.
And I'm gonna discard evens, bams, and then
bamboos.
evens, cracks first, and then we'll see what I'll do next. I need to complete these pairs, and then if I have sequential numbers, I can go for a pair again. Look, I already have 3 pairs ready, and let me see what sequential numbers I have. 6, 7, 5. Not completed, but somewhere there. Okay, I have 7, 8 also. I'll discard 1 crack first.
1 character.
So I'll keep these sequential numbers, because if I take these sequential numbers, it would be harder to complete the second hand. and they're kind of in the middle. If I take this away, then I'll have to discard all my dots.
East
And
wind.
I would rather have my sequential numbers in something else.
Eight bamboos.
Hi Michelle, welcome to the live stream.
Five dots.
Okay, that's another joker, that helps. What do I do now? What do I do? I'm gonna discard maybe these numbers, or maybe I should discard from here and keep 1 2 1 2. I could use 1 2 1 2 if I would get another 2 maybe. I kind of need everything. You know what, I'm gonna discard these BAMs,
One
including the
bamboo.
dragon.
Five bamboos.
And the south wind. Can you believe that? Look here, I got all my pairs ready, all pairs done. I mean wind pairs. I need 3 more consecutive pairs, and I would have a pair hand.
Three bamboos.
If I take these numbers for pairs, then my second hand would be a
Eight
complete mess.
bamboos.
I'm not sure if I could make sense of the tiles that are left. And quints. Do I go for quints? Could I go for quints? If I do go for quints, I'll have to lose all the other wins, and that's kind of a lot. No, I'm not keeping this wind, so I'm just keeping these
wind.
pairs. I have 2 options for consecutive numbers. It's either 5 6
Eight
7
dots.
or 7 8. Perhaps I'm getting a 6 or maybe a 9, somewhere there.
Seven bamboos.
Five dots.
$82 tiles left, and if I need sequential numbers, I don't really need a matching dragon, so I'll discard this matching dragon.
Red dragon.
One bamboo.
I think I have a way to complete the second hand as well. If I'm taking these 5 6 7 for sequential numbers in conjunction with wins for a pair hand number 1, which is number 1 in the pair section,
One bamboo.
then I could go for consecutive numbers with a matching dragon. So I would need to transform these into Kongs. It would be harder to transform this one as I only have a single, but this one's kind of easy because I already have a Pong. So I think I have
One character.
I have a strategy right now. So I'm keeping these sequential numbers, I'm keeping these sequential numbers, and I'm actually going to move them up right there.
Pung. Two
I
characters.
also do not need this dragon. I'm discarding it.
Green
No
dragon.
point in keeping it. I have a matching here number. That's good. I still need 3, but I have 2 different options for my consecutive numbers. And let me move this. This joke is right here, and this way I can go for consecutive consecutive 2 Kongs and a matching dragon, also Kong.
2 bamboos.
One dot.
That is good. I got another consecutive number, 6, 7, 8, and it's kind of same thing as here, so it's either one. And here I really don't need these 9s.
9
I'm
dots.
keeping 1, 2. Also don't need that 6 unless I'm gonna get the sequential numbers from here, and then I could use this for consecutive Kongs and the matching dragon, also Kong. Instead of using 1, 2, I could use 5, 6. So this one will go last. I'll discard it last. But I have 2 good options right here for a pair hand. 8, that's close, but no, that's not the one I was looking for. I'm discarding 9 dots. Out.
Nine characters.
4 characters.
67 tiles left. I only have 2 jokers. I have a good shot at a pair hand right here. I'm just waiting for either 5, 7, 6, 8, and then I'll be waiting for a pair hand.
South wind.
A dragon. Well, no. Thank you.
Red
I think
dragon.
I discarded the dragon before as well.
Nine bamboos.
Nine, 7, 8, 9. Well, that is close, but no, that's not the one I was looking for. Even though it could help, it's same thing as with this 8 dots. It helps, but not as much, so I'll have to discard this 6. I'm really waiting for
6
pairs.
dots.
And by the way, this is the only 1 dot left, so I would have to use my jokers to complete this this Kong. That is
Nine
not a very good
bamboos.
thing. 3 dots. No, I don't need to keep it.
3 dots.
Nine characters.
3 bamboos.
59, 58 tiles left. As you can see, this is
9
the tile from
dots.
wall. That tile was discarded, so my opponent did not get a good tile. She discarded the tile she got from the wall. And this is a 9, available 0. So that's not a good tile to
9
keep.
dots.
No more available tiles anyway. And what I need is something close to 6, 5, or 7. Same thing here, 6 and 8. That would be perfect, and I'll be waiting.
Five characters.
3 bamboos.
3 bamboos.
No, I'm not keeping the wins. I already explained why I'm not keeping the wins. I'm not going for quints. And if I would, then I would have to discard all other wins, and I really nice my pairs. That is great that I got a joker, but I have to discard something that I was keeping for pairs. It's actually a no-brainer because 9 doesn't belong to the pack. I really need some pairs around my 7 cracks, and I'll do the same with this 8. $50 tiles left.
Bamboos.
Green dragon. Nope, thank you. That
Green
doesn't
dragon.
match my pattern.
1 dot.
1. That's the last one available. So if I'm not taking it, I would have to use 3 jokers. So I'm taking that one for second hand, and I don't need jokers for pairs. So I have to get it. I have to get it, and my opponent cannot steal any jokers, as this was the last 1 dot available. So no problems here.
Two bamboos.
Finally, I got a 5, so now I'm waiting just for 7, and that is all. That is all. It would be better to discard something and still keep these, but I don't have anything else. I don't have like nothing else unless I'm breaking this one. And well, excuse me.
8 characters.
This card is 8.
5 bamboos.
Three dots.
3 characters.
Another joker. That's perfect. I
6
might actually
characters.
complete the second hand as well. I'm waiting for 7. That is all, and I can complete a pair hand. $41
3
tiles left.
characters.
5 characters.
4 characters.
5 characters.
Waiting for 7 dots, and that is 50 points.
4
And
bamboos.
here, and yes, I got it. So 36 tiles left. I have 4 jokers, and I'll delay declaration of this hand. Hopefully I'm gonna get some good tiles and be ready for a second hand. So maybe a double win coming. Maybe that is a slight possibility, because it is very tempting to declare my 50 points. I have 4 jokers, and that means my opponent should have up to 4 jokers. Maybe it doesn't have 4, maybe 2, 3, hopefully. And if 2, 3, then
7
she should be
dots.
ready for a win in about maybe 10 turns, I would say. 7 is safe to discard.
7 characters.
8 characters.
5 characters.
Getting ready for a double win. I'm just one tile away. I just need to improve one tile. If my
2
opponent discards two dots, that would be perfect because I would claim it and then I would be ready. Eight cracks. I'm discarding it and actually save tile.
8 characters.
My opponent just discarded at 8 cracks as well, so that was safe to discard. 29 tiles left. I am
Red
feeling
dragon.
lucky. Green dragon.
Green dragon.
2 bamboos.
Yes. Waiting for a double win.
4 dots.
Kong.
Just another flower does the trick.
7 dots.
7. Nope. A flower would be better. So what hand is that?
4 bamboos.
1 and 4. 24 tiles left. I have 4 jokers.
East wind.
6. Nope. 23 tiles left.
6 dots.
9 characters.
9. Nope. 7 dots. 21 tiles
7
left.
bamboos.
Waiting for a flower. Let me see how many flowers. So by the way, there are seven flowers in the game. None of the flowers were discarded. So there is a good chance that the flower will get into my hands one way or another.
2 dots.
This is safe to discard. The
Red dragon.
red dragons were discarded previously. Still feeling lucky.
3 characters.
What is this? 3. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 characters. No, 3 cracks. 9 is safe to discard. 17 tiles left. But yes, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting a little nervous. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and declare one win, because
White dragon.
if I don't, I might be left off without a win. 16 tiles left, and since I have 4 jokers, I have to assume that my opponent has 6 jokers as well. I mean, up to 4 jokers as well. And I'll take this for a Kong. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm gonna pass. Hopefully I'm getting a flower from the wall. Nope, I didn't get it. I have 15 tiles, so I'm gonna claim my my pair hand. Hi Shirley, welcome to the live stream. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so I claimed my my 50 points, and I'm actually waiting. I'm still waiting for a second Mah Jongg, but it just feels better. I'm not as nervous as this guy in the picture no more. No more, because I was kind of getting nervous. It would be
4 bamboos.
it wouldn't be a good lesson if I would not have any Mah Jongg in this situation. But I still got 2. Not double win as I was wishing for, but still, the second one gets a double score, and that is 100 points. If I would waited just for 2 more turns, then probably I would get that flower from the wall. I think I had good calculations on what's happening, and the flowers were available. I should have just waited, but there was how many tiles? You know, less than 15 tiles in the wall. And I know my opponent might have 4 jokers. Good players with 4 jokers are ready for a double Mah Jongg, so I was a little nervous about that. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. That hand was ready. And the second one, 6, 7, 6, 7. That one wasn't ready, but I did not know about that. So let's play another game. And Pamela's here. Okay, so what do I have? I just have 1 joker. It is not my turn, so I'll wait for Pamela to start the deal first. I'll organize my tiles. What do I have here? I have a matching dragon. I have another matching dragon. I have another one right here. And I don't have a matching dragon here. And I'll start discarding cracks then. I'll start with 1 cracks first.
1 character.
Two dots.
Okay, so that's another 1 crack out.
1 character.
Oops, not enough space. On the upper rack, I have to bring something down here. And I'll probably get these dots down here. By the way, mobile version Siamese getting ready. And we will have a Siamese app very soon. Okay, so what do I have? I'll still discard the cracks. Okay, I discarded 1 cracks, and I'll discard this nice. I'll keep even numbers.
9 characters.
And I'll probably discard those as well.
North wind.
Unless something changes. Okay, my wind I was keeping for quints is out, and I'll get rid of this wind
North wind.
then.
Four dots.
2, 4, 2, 4. I mean, there's no 2. 4, 6, 8. I need the 2 cracks so I can have even numbers. Well, this wind I could keep for quints. What I have here, I'll keep lower numbers. I'll keep just in lower numbers. I have a matching dragon, or maybe 2, 4, 6, 8, and then have these even numbers. That would be easy to mix and match these. So I'll keep evens as well, and that way I'm gonna discard 1 dot, then 3
1
dot,
dot.
and then 5. So I'll discard odds.
West wind.
Okay, I got a 5. So let me discard this 3 dots.
3 dots.
I'm very confused. On what hands I am going for. Still don't know what I'm going for with these hands. But I think I have an idea. I got a 5 recently. I got another 6. So maybe there's a pair hand shaping up right here. Is it? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 consecutive numbers, and I needed 3 BAM or 8 BAM, then I would have 5 consecutive numbers, and then I could transition this into a pair hand. So I'm not as confused no more. And I need to discard something, and that would be this 5.
5 dots. 2 characters.
9. 9 would be good to keep if I want to transition this hand into 5, 7, 9. So I really want to keep this 9. But I'm going to discard from this end. I'm going to keep these even numbers for the second hand. And this hand, hopefully pair hand. Or if not, then I can transition it to odds number 7, which is 30 points. So I'll start discarding from this end. That 1 BAM has to go. I'm still keeping this wind, but I'll discard it as one of these west winds already discarded, and I was keeping it only for queens. And for queens, I don't have enough jokers, so there are so many things aren't going right with this winds, so I'm discarding it.
West wind. 4 characters.
4 cracks. 4 cracks, I mean 3, 5 cracks, I don't really need them. I am discarding, I'm keeping only even numbers, and I'll try to make something with even numbers. I can always go for 2, 4, 6, 8. I have singles right here. If I'm improving them, then I could have this Kongs, and that would be 2, 4, 6, 8. Another joker, that's perfect. That helps.
3 characters.
3 cracks out.
4 characters.
4. And another dragon. That is good to have in case I'm transitioning into 5, 7, 9. And at some point I might have to transition into this. And at this time I could still discard this 2 BAMs, as I need to get a 3 BAM and an 8 BAM, so I can transition this into a pair hand. I got an 8. That is perfect. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really need this pair, because if I use this pair, then I still need a 5, but I'm using this 5, I have a 9. So now I found two tiles that I could discard. Otherwise I would have to discard from this rack where I have my even numbers for second hand. So that's a good thing that I got this 8 right now, as I have 2 tiles to discard. And also this consecutive numbers could be I could transition into consecutive number 1. Slight chance because I have matching dragons, and consecutive number 1 doesn't require dragons, and in this case I would have to discard the dragons, and the flowers, not the best.
2 characters.
Excuse me.
Seven dots. 3 bamboos. South wind.
5 dots.
1 bamboo. 3 characters.
7. That is not bad, but not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for
4
is either an
bamboos.
8 or 5, so I can wait for a pair hand right here. But this 7 helps if I transition into a
8
closed hand,
dots.
which is 5, 7, 9. That's odds number 7 with a matching dragon and a pair of flowers. 7, no, that doesn't match this pattern.
7 dots. 6 characters.
6 cracks. And nope. Neither this one.
2 bamboos.
2 dots.
8. That is a match. But now what do I do? I'm going to discard this 4 cracks so I can still do 2, 4, 6, 8. But at the same time, I might need some other tiles to discard.
8 characters.
And I might keep only dots. I have more dots than I have cracks right now. And especially I got another matching dragon, so I can go for a closed hand right here. And that means I'm getting rid of cracks.
6 characters.
That's great that I got 2 soaps right on time. So
8
when I was
characters.
making that decision, perfect timing. Oh, look at this. Now I'm ready. Just waiting for another 5. Still discarding cracks.
6 characters. 5 dots. 7 dots.
'North wind'.
1 dot.
47 tiles left. I only have 2 jokers.
1 character.
9. Well, that is good to have, but I'm waiting for a pair. I'm still keeping this 7, 9 just in case. What if I never get the 5 and I need to complete something? So I'm keeping these as long as I have something to discard, and I have these cracks to
8
discard,
characters.
but they're not as many. Only 1 left.
East wind.
Flower, flower, flower. Flowers. I might need flower, but maybe not. So I'll still discard that 8, and let me
8
think of
characters.
flowers. Maybe I should discard them because flowers is better to discard earlier than later.
East wind.
Okay, one bam
1
out.
bamboo.
North wind.
South wind.
I don't think I need these flowers, so
5
I'll
bamboos.
discard them first. 5, that's my pair. So boom,
Mah Jongg.
done. 1 pair hand done. And I'm gonna discard these 7, 8. I definitely don't need these
9
tiles.
bamboos.
Thank you, Pamela.
Two characters. Seven bamboos. Red dragon. 8 bamboos. Red dragon.
Well, yeah, I have to discard flowers first,
Bamboo.
just to make sure I
Four
don't keep these
characters.
flowers till the end of the game and then discard them just to play into my opponent's hand.
Orchid.
Flowers are needed in many cases to transition from one hand to another, and it is dangerous to
5
discard
dots.
flowers at the end of the game unless the flowers were discarded already recently.
Chrysanthemum.
So I better discard them.
9 characters.
9, 9. So what do I discard? First I'll discard these 9s. I keep this as a
9
safe
dots.
tiles, 27 tiles left. And when you discard a pair, you can always steal a joker. If my opponent takes that with a joker for a Kong or something, then I could steal that joker, and that would really help.
Mah
As you can
Jongg.
see, there was something with this 9. Yes, she needed it
9 characters.
for a win, and that is what is this? It's a closed hand. Yeah, 30-point hand. That's another 9, and I have 2 safe discards.
9 dots.
So at this point, my strategy is, it tells me to do what?
3
do this.
characters.
And this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to discard only safe tiles, since I have 50 points against 30 points. Is 2 safe to discard? Yes, 2 was discarded right
2
there,
bamboos.
right here, right there. And what's important was discarded on her side. So that means she didn't need it and probably doesn't need it right now.
Thumb.
And they have some other good tiles to discard, like safe tiles to discard. East wind. I think it is safe. 2 of them I discarded, so I think that's completely
East
safe to
wind.
discard.
Seven dots.
Flower, again, I'm discarding the flower. Let's get rid of the
Chrysanthemum.
flowers. It should be safe. I just discarded a bunch of them. And
West wind.
I think that's good to discard it. It's safe. So another east wind, it's also
East
safe.
wind.
Complete defense.
1 dot.
6. 6 is being used here. So I don't think she is going for 6, and I had 2 6 here, so it's safe. That is
6
fine.
bamboos. 6 characters.
So I think I'm winning, but at the same time I have to be careful on what I'm discarding.
Green dragon. 3 characters.
How about this 5? 5 should be fine, but most likely this one is
Green dragon.
even more safer tile. This 5 should be alright, as I have 2 5s right
4
here,
bamboos.
and this hand I don't think she's using 5s. So how about this red dragon? There's 2 red dragons discarded. I think that's pretty safe.
Red dragon. 1 dot.
So I'm still winning. I have 50 points against 30 points. 1 crack is safe. I see 1 crack discarded right
character.
there. Oh no. Oh no. Was it my 1 crack from the wall? No, I lost it. I lost this game. But at least I had 50 points. At least I got 50 points, and the difference is not as much, just 30-point difference. Very nice, very well done. But at least the difference is not as much. So what do we have here? She had close hand for 30 points and consecutive run number 6 right here. She had needed tiles, 5, 7 Kongs with the 6 needed tiles and jokers. She had 5 jokers, and as I was telling, if your opponent has many jokers, more than you do, and I had only 2 jokers, so I was kind of in danger, and this is why I was trying to play safe at the same time. At the same time, for 5 jokers right here, she was able to complete her second hand. Again, I'm glad that I had one win, 50 points, and I wasn't left off without a win at all. Okay, let's play one more game. This is one last deal for tonight. And that's Pamela again. She's a very strong player, so it is tough. It is tough. I was winning. Felt like 7 more tiles, and that's it. I lost it. Okay, so let's plan here. So what do we have? I have 1 joker again. Okay, I have consecutive run right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. I already have 2 pairs. That is a big deal. And this hand could be easy to complete. This one I need a Pong, and this one I need a Kong. I have 1 joker, and that could be enough. I mean, it's not enough. I would need 2 jokers, but still, we just started. So I'm sure I'm gonna get something useful, and I could go for consecutive number 1 quite easily with this. What else can I do? I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, some sequential numbers right here, and a flower. 2, 4, some wins. I only have 1 joker. And you know what? I'm going to discard these cracks.
2 characters. Seven bamboos.
2. Well, I think I needed to move it to the pack. Keep it right there. But really, I don't need it because I just need these pairs. But I'll keep it there. We'll see. There are still options to transition into. I'll just keep it there. And keep discarding cracks.
6 characters. Six dots.
Another joker, that helps. You have 4 pairs for singles and pairs. Oh yes, 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 Adrienne. Adrienne, yes, that's correct. That's correct. If I move these 2 flowers right there,
5 bamboos.
I actually, wow, almost there, almost there. I just need another 3 and another dragon. That is perfect, almost there. Yes, that is a great option. So I'll discard that 4 crack.
4 characters. One bamboo.
One bam, no thank you. Okay, so these wins for queens, just in case, because if I'm going for a pair hand, I would have some jokers left, and I really don't need this 6. I'm discarding it. I'll move this joker right here. This two dots as well, and I'm waiting for a 3 or soap, so I can have a waiting hand. One crack. Let me discard it. What I have here, 2, 6, 8. I'm missing 4, and then I could go for a close hand. 2, 4, 6, 8.
3 characters.
Red dragon, red dragon. That would be good for queens to keep it. I still have tiles to discard, so I'll keep it for just in case.
2 dots.
This red dragon.
9 characters.
No, 7 doesn't
7
help.
Dots.
South wind.
8 cracks.
8 characters.
Nothing here, no match. I really need a 3 or a dragon, and also I would love to have some even numbers. I'll probably get rid of odds. Look, I got another matching wind. That is something. I'll discard that one bam, because if I'm getting four pairs of winds, I could have another pair hand. Well, no, that's tough, because I would have to discard jokers, and I will never do that. I mean, I would discard jokers in some situations, but to try to go for 2 pair hands, I never done that, and I just have better use of jokers than discarding them. Okay, 7. I'll probably want to discard that 7.
7 bamboos.
So this one could be upgraded into queens, but I just have one single red dragon, and that is not as good. I got a matching dragon for this BAMs, that is nice. And I have something to discard, that is also good. I discard that 9 BAM.
Bamboos.
Again, this is the last deal I'm playing tonight.
7 characters.
I play every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
7 bamboos.
Four characters.
That's a 5. Well, no, nothing I can do with that one.
5 bamboos.
Six characters.
9 characters.
And again, I could transition this into consecutive if things aren't going my way.
6 dots.
Well, that's becoming tough. I was thinking to discard one of these. Because I really want to keep my even numbers. I want to keep this one as well for queens, and I have to discard something. Well, I'll discard this north wind.
North wind. Four dots.
Flower. I don't need the flowers, do I? Do I need the flowers? I don't think so. I'm gonna discard the flowers.
Orchid.
Maybe I would need them if I'm not going for a closed hand. I might need
6
them.
characters.
7 bams. Nope.
7 bamboos. South wind.
5. Well, that's a match, but no, I need a dragon or a 3. I'll keep discarding my winds. I don't think I'm gonna get 4 pairs. It's possible, it would be great, but I need to discard something, so
North
I kind of
wind.
picked on the north wind, so I'm gonna discard it. Discard all of them. Actually,
3 bamboos.
might have to discard that 5 as well. I'm keeping it to transition into consecutive,
6 dots.
just in case, if I have to.
9 dots.
But I really want to complete a pair hand here.
7 dots.
8 dots.
I want to keep that one as well. I have 1, 3, and 5, so I can transition into a close hand, 30 points at least. So let me discard the last wind I have.
North wind. Nine bamboos.
5, no, I think I discarded that one previously.
5 bamboos.
Doesn't help.
West wind.
9, nope, thank you.
9 bamboos.
50 tiles left.
Seven dots.
Only 2 jokers.
9
I have to
bamboos.
assume my opponent has some jokers as well.
2 dots.
9. Again, this 5 just keeps coming.
5 bamboos. Red dragon.
And the joker again. That's good. That one I like. I have 3 now. And what do I discard? What do I discard? I'm not going for queens. I have a shot for a pair hand, and here I'll try to complete a 30-point hand, so I have to discard something. I'm discarding my wins.
East wind.
I would keep the wins if I would have stronger dragons. It's
8
either
dots.
this one or that one. But no, I don't have any strong dragons, and this is why I don't think I
South
need
wind.
this wins.
Six bamboos.
40 tiles left.
5 characters. 6 bamboos.
I really don't need
East wind.
the winds and the dragons. I'm going to discard all of them. I'm still keeping 1 and 5 dots just in case if I have to transition to a
7
close
characters.
hand. I have the tiles. Otherwise I don't need, but I really don't need a Kong, so that 5 is extra. Well, I'll discard that win first, but I really don't need that
East
5
wind.
as well. $25 tiles left.
3 bamboos.
8 cracks.
8 characters.
Mah Jongg.
Green dragon.
Well done. So what is this? This is that is well done.
3
Nice.
characters. 3 bamboos.
1, 2, 8. That is 2018 hand. Very well done. Okay, so I have 9. I'm discarding the 9.
9 dots. 3 dots.
That's 2018 hand.
8 characters. 9 dots.
9 cracks.
9 characters.
27 tiles left.
5 characters.
That is a 30-point hand, and I need at least 30 points so we can at least have a tie, or maybe I could complete my my pairs.
Green
At this
dragon.
point, I am worried that she might complete her second hand, and I need to pay attention to what she's doing. 2 cracks should be alright to discard, I think. She's used 2 cracks right here. She wouldn't be using it on the second hand.
2 characters.
23 tiles left. She got a tile from the wall. See, it's
One
highlighted,
dot.
but she discarded something from hand, and that means she's got a good tile. She's keeping it. One dot was discarded. 4 cracks. 4 cracks. 4 should be safe to discard.
4 characters.
Maybe I should just move all these tiles up and declare my my
White
30-point
dragon.
hand, because I am a little nervous that that she might complete her second hand,
9 dots.
and that wouldn't be too good.
White dragon.
That wouldn't be very good. Okay, 5 cracks. 5 should be alright to discard.
5 characters.
I didn't get a 3. No, I still have no tiles for
5
my pair
characters.
hand. I didn't get them. I'm still waiting for 3 or a soap. Just want to see if I have enough tiles to complete a 30-point hand. At least we would have a tie in this case. Okay, I'll discard this one first. Okay, come here.
7 dots.
And yes, I think I have enough, so I'm actually waiting
West
for a
wind.
winning tile. It's either 3, a soap,
3 characters.
12 tiles left. It's getting even
4
more
dots.
dangerous that I'm gonna be left off without a score. And either way, I don't need these dragons. And is it safe? One of them out. Well, I think it is safer to discard this 5 still.
dots.
So 11 tiles left. I need 1 win, at least 30 points.
3 dots.
I have 3 jokers. My opponent has oh, soaps are out. Yeah, that's a good point, Laura. Soaps are out, and that's my 3, so that is my 30 points. So I'm claiming that. Since soaps are out, there's no way I can complete pairs. And thank you for letting me know,
Mah Jongg.
Laura. I didn't pay attention that the soaps were out. And now I'm not as nervous, so at least that's a tie. If if I play well. And to play well, I need to discard something that is safe to discard. And I think if I discard this 2, is quite safe.
2 dots.
Chris, welcome to the live stream. Yes, I missed it because my hand wasn't ready. I didn't have the 3. See, the 3, I picked up the 3 to claim this upper rack, Mah Jongg. See, I didn't have it, and if I would have it, I wouldn't miss it. And I didn't pay attention that it was out. Usually I do.
8 dots.
Yeah, 3 dot made a difference because at least that's a
1
tie,
bamboo.
and at least something. I mean, it's not a tie yet, but I have to play well, make sure that I'm not discarding any dangerous tiles, unsafe tiles. Thank you, Lo. Thank you, Pamela.
West wind.
So now it is defense time. And remember, the defense I like, it's this guy. Where is it? Where is it? Where is this guy with that defense thing? Okay. Let me discard first something.
1 character.
Yep. This is kind of a defense I'm playing right now.
2
3
bamboos.
tiles left. That's 2 BAMs. Okay, 2 BAMs. That's safe, so I'm gonna discard 2 BAMs.
bamboos.
Remember, I fold, so I don't care about this hint no more. All I care is to go into a tie. So 1 tile left.
Joker.
And that's a tie.
2 bamboos.
Yep. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and let's have another live stream next Friday, 3 p.m. Have a great long weekend. Happy President's Day, and we'll see you next Friday. Actually, there's an announcement. I made that announcement in the very beginning when I started that video, but for those of you who tuned in later, I will start streaming Washizu Mah Jongg. That's a Ricci Mah Jongg variation with half tiles transparent. Half of the tiles are transparent. That is also a fun game to play, and I'll probably start streaming that on Wednesdays. But otherwise, I'll see you on Friday, and have a great weekend. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and we'll see you again. Bye bye.